Now, the next part is talking about what is real faith. And from my understanding, I think a lot of people don't understand what the word faith means. They'll say they believe, but they really don't believe. It's just belief up here. And I could even tell you, I want you to believe in your heart, and it's still up here. Because what is real faith? The Bible even talks about that when you pray, Mark 11:24, believe that you received it and it'll be yours. It does not say when you pray, believe that it's going to come to you one day and then one day it's going to be yours. Pray that you've already received it and it'll be yours. When you pray for something, pray. I'm going to teach you a kind of prayer that's much different because I don't think you need to pray for anything. Okay? I know that's new. But what is faith? Right? True faith is not just having a thought. Or let me give this example. How many of us, and I'm guilty of this, have done this? You have your sticky notes. You have Bible verses of where you're prosperous, you're healthy, you're strong. You would put it on your mirror in the bathroom, in the CR. You would put it on your cubicle at work. You would put it near your bed. You would put it in the bathroom. And you're speaking all these verses like, I'm rich in Jesus Christ. God has met all of my needs according to his riches and glory. I'm prosperous, I'm prosperous. Another verse will say, by his stripes I'm healed, blah, 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 blah. And you're quoting and quoting and quoting, and then you realize it's not working. Can some of us admit that? I can. And people have looked into this more of why certain people would have these notes of declarations. They would do it hundreds and thousands of times. I'm rich, I'm prosperous. They're still struggling. And yet they're quoting from the Bible. They keep quoting verses, I'm healed, and they're still sick. Why? And this is what people realize, that the confession does not heal you. The confession is not faith. The thought is not faith. Do you know when you have real faith? Here's the thing. You'll know that your faith is real is when you feel it. What do I mean? Is that you feel the feeling that it's already done. It's not something, a lot of people would commend people who believe in healing. I believe one day I'm going to be healed. But guess what? If you always believe one day you're going to be healed, and praise God you believe in healing, but you're saying one day, guess what's going to happen? It's always going to be one day. What does the Bible say? By his stripes, you are healed. Isaiah 53. 1 Peter 2:24 takes it a step further. By his stripes, you were healed. And I'm telling you, New Testament is past tense. What Christ did was done. It's not going to happen now. It was already done. All your needs are already met. Already met. But imagine if it's not met and you're always waiting on God to finally answer, you're never going to be at peace. Even financially, when you're waiting, God, how will you pay for this? Oh, but God will take care of me. No, I'll tell you this, God has already taken care of you. You see the big difference? It'll shift in your mind when you believe that it's already done. Now, one of the most amazing things that I've seen was that there's this story of this medicineless hospital in Beijing, China. How many of you are familiar with this? There's a medicineless hospital in Beijing, China, where a woman was diagnosed with cancer. And so the problem is that the doctors couldn't do anything about it in the West. I think it was in her bladder or something like that. They couldn't do anything, so she went to this medicineless hospital in Beijing, China. And these folks, from what we're aware of, they are not Christian. So here they got three practitioners. Three practitioners meaning there are three people that prayed for her, but it's not really called prayer, right? There are three practitioners that what they did, when you watch this video, you'll see a split screen of this woman's tumor. On one side of the screen is a still shot of her tumor. On the other side of the screen, it's in real time. It's live video. Okay? So what happened? These three practitioners from China, they're not Christian prayer warriors. All they did, they just kept chanting a word. They just kept saying a particular word. Right? Now, here's my thing about the chanting. There's no magic in that word, even in their word. Okay? It's just whatever works for you. So they kept doing this, And guess what happened? In less than 3 minutes, the tumor disappeared. Oh, but Christians are like, no, that's demonic though. That's demonic. Folks, don't we believe healing is healing, that all good gifts are from God? All. It disappeared in 3 minutes. And so it was asked, what were these Chinese people saying? What were they chanting? You see them going like this. And then you see in the real-time video, you just see the tumor disappearing. The gist of what these people were saying was this: already done, already done, already done, already done. And what they did is that they trained themselves to feel the feeling that it was already done. And that's how prayer is going to work when we do Christian healing, whatever you want to call it. That when you pray for someone, in your mind, feel the feeling that they're already well, and you'll see the consciousness that you have affect that reality. Because you really have to ask yourself, what is reality? If we think reality is only what we see, that would be very sad. Because you look in your wallet, it's empty. You look at your body, it's sick. But if you can believe that there's this invisible realm that is superior to this visible reality, that you can create through words, through the power of faith or belief in consciousness, that could affect your reality. And that's why, folks, when I approach a lot of people, I don't know if any of you have seen this, I did healing at ABS-CBN several months ago. And it was interesting because it looked like the healing that we were doing was so new for them, and they're Christian. Because I would just say, give me your hand, and then they would get healed and start crying. You can look this up on YouTube. Because it was going like this. It was so fast. We weren't begging. We weren't, Father, please heal. You see how that makes God look bad? That you have to beg your Father for healing as if we have more compassion than God? Or has God given you everything? All you have to do is release. I'll keep going on faith. There was a story of this boy that I heard from the Healing Code where it talked about this boy was training in martial arts in China. He was a young boy, and a certain time of the year they have a special event at this martial arts school to be able to show their progress in training. But the master told this little boy, and this is a true story, he told this little boy, at this event, you're going to break a certain type of brick. But the problem is, this boy never broke bricks before. And during the training, the master didn't let him practice breaking bricks. He just practiced a technique, but he didn't practice breaking the bricks. So how is he going to do this? So the boy was a little bit concerned, and he went up to his master saying, how am I going to break the bricks at the event? Then the master said, everything you need to know about breaking the bricks, you already know it. You already know it. So the day of the event, everybody did their thing. The boy was a finale. He's never broke bricks before, right? Then he bows to the crowd, he bows to the people. What do you know? Boom, nails it. He breaks the bricks. Then everyone was so surprised. The master went in front of the crowd, told everybody to be quiet. He said the reason why this boy was able to break the bricks, it wasn't because he was gifted or talented. It's because he believed that without any doubt that he can do it. You know, there are things that you can do if you just believe that just seem impossible. Nothing is impossible. Curry Blake has one of my favorite quotes that says, the only hindrance to healing is the fact that you believe that there are hindrances to healing. If you have a hindrance to healing, there's going to be a hindrance to healing. But if you can remove those hindrances, all things are possible.